But the story begins, I was about a year and a half, I've been sick. Nobody could figure out what was the matter with me. I went to about 4 different doctors. And finally on December 20th, 2008, I had a concurrent pacemaker failure, renal failure, and congestive heart failure. All at the same time. Obviously, if they're concurrent. But my wife called the paramedics and they took me to the hospital. They kept me alive. I don't know what was happening. She was there. I had to find out from her. They told her that more than likely I would die because I also had atrial fibrillation and was taking a blood thinner. And so surgery was going to be in order if they were going to save me. And surgery with blood thinner, they told her that I could bleed to death. Nevertheless, she had the courage to say, go ahead and do so. And I know it's because she loved me. They did. And for the next 6 weeks, I spent more time in the hospital, maybe 3 days a week. I wasn't getting better, I was getting worse. I couldn't open a bottle of water. I couldn't walk from here to there. I mean, I had oxygen 24 hours a day. My kidneys were bad. They told me I was going to go on dialysis. At a minimum, more than likely, I'd have to have a kidney transplant. Well, I wasn't very happy, and I wasn't feeling good. I got to the point where, I'm ashamed to tell you this, but Swindell calls it, I was at death's door. I didn't think of it as death's door, but I knew I was dying. But I'm going to use his words. I was at death's door. The real problem is I wanted to open it and go in. That was the problem. And I'm glad that I didn't go in. I told the people at the very end in the hospital, take all the IVs out, I'm going home to die. They made me sign all the papers I needed. They told me I'd die if I went home. I went home. This lovely lady was not happy with me. She very upset. So I think in her wisdom, she wanted to try to motivate me. And unbelievably, she really told me, she says, there's 2 things I want you to do for me. I said, what is it? She says, you got to do the taxes first. She said, I've never done the taxes. I don't know what to do with these things. I leave it to you. You have to help me. And I says, what's the second thing? She says, I know you know where you want to be buried, but I don't know what you want, what type of funeral service, what songs or anything. You've got to write something down for me. Okay, I'll try. Well, as fate has it, excuse me, I have to have this. As fate has it, I did have a pre-scheduled appointment at the cardiovascular heart clinic, I should say High Desert Heart Clinic, the cardiovascular congestive heart failure unit, run by Dan Austin and Dr. Siva Rudensilda. So I went over there, and both of them told me they wanted to put me on a study. They had a dietary supplement that they wanted me to take. And this is no kidding. I says, I'm taking every medication that I can take. You've done everything you could. The only thing that you haven't done is a heart transplant or kidney transplant or lung transplant. And you want me to take a dietary supplement? So acid tests. I was there 4 to 5 hours once a week. And the real reason I didn't get to tell you before that I was concerned about staying alive was costs, how I felt. You know, I could see that the well would be running dry, and I wanted to have some money left for her. And I didn't want to spend good money after bad, if you will. So, when they said they were going to do all these tests free, I kind of rung the bell. Why not? I thought, if nothing else, I'm going to see all these tests and I'm going to find out just how long I have, because I expected them all to show, well, you know, you got 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, you know, boom. Well, I said, okay, I'll do it.